We're looking today at the Grip CS2 and the Grip CX1. Very similar bags. I wanted to do this comparison to see how the CX1 stood up against the CS2.
This is local. We are local.
You've got a half height side pocket on the CS2 on both sides. Whatever you've got on one side, typically you've got on the other with these bags. So not as much storage on these side pockets, whereas on the CX1, you've actually got almost full-length pockets on the sides here. So this is a really interesting option, especially as we get closer to winter. With fall and with winter coming, the CX1 gives you a little bit more versatility. 2 extra discs. Truthfully, that's not why you go with the CX1 over the CS2. For me personally, it's these side storage pieces. They're giving you tons of additional storage. And to me, that's the difference maker with this bag. Also, they actually extend out a little bit wider. So you've got a little zipper part that allows these to actually open up even wider for even more storage. CX1 also gives you a couple of additional features. This little side pocket right here also allows you to hold your disc retriever or an umbrella. You've got a little latch here. And then on the back, you've got 2 separate dedicated cup holders, which are a little bit thicker. You know, probably you could call them insulated. Looks like you've got a little maybe pencil or marker holder on those as well. While the CS2 has suited me really well for the last little while, as winter's coming, I'm worried that it's not going to serve me going forward. Yes, I can get a light windbreaker into one of these pockets. I'm actually surprised at how much fits into this side pocket. And on the other side, I've got more than enough room for a water bottle. But this bag doesn't have dedicated water bottles. So what you're using in these side storage areas is your water or your drink and, you know, your sweater, your coat, whatever. You've only got these 2 side compartments. Both bags come with nice back padding, support for your shoulders, and a nice lower back support with an opening pocket. Great for a wallet, great for a phone, great for a mini. The CX1 gives you a chest strap. So for me, with a larger backpack, that is making a big difference in terms of comfort, especially as the CX1 is going to hold more gear. This is going to give me much better support when I'm on the course, especially if I'm doing a tournament or something longer. Shorter rounds, this is a great option. You know, quick 18 here and there. And truthfully, I've played tournaments with this bag, so it's totally usable in that situation. But for me personally, having that little bit of extra storage and expandable storage in the CX1 makes the world of difference. So larger side pockets on the CX1, not to mention the dedicated disc retriever. On the CS2 this summer, I was using my all-new max distance disc retriever in one of the side pockets, and then I was kind of rigging it to the bag with a small bungee cord. Now, it worked fine. There was no issues with that, but the fact that this has a dedicated strap and a dedicated pocket for your disc retriever or for your umbrella, again, it's just, they've thought of all of these little extras, and it really makes a difference. Shoulder padding on both of these bags is great. I find the fit of both of these bags is great. Very comfortable bag. And again, I love the chest strap. I can't emphasize enough how much weight this takes off when I'm playing around. Looking at the CS2, again, extremely comfortable bag. You know, I find this bag wears really well. I know some people have spoken about maybe a quality issue. Leave a message down in the comments if you've had, you know, positive experiences with your grip bag, or if your experiences have been negative, maybe they haven't lasted. In the season that I've played with my CS2, there's been virtually no wear at all to this bag, which is why I'm making the choice to move to the CX1. I just don't have a bad thing to say about it. It's been a great experience so far. Obviously, our journey doing disc reviews and gear reviews may take me to other bags or other equipment, but at this point, I'm really happy with my grip bag. Had to press pause for a second for a little bit of rain. But we're back now looking at the actual storage in these bags. The CS2 claims to carry 14 in the main compartment. Do I agree with that? You know, this is such a hard one because, you know, different brands might be measuring based on drivers. And if you've got a distance driver that's pretty thin, like, yes, you could fit 14. You know, if people want to know, like, how many does it actually hold? You know, I've got basically 3 distance drivers, a couple of fairways, you know, a few putters. It's a real mix in here right now. You can see I've got 12. Now that's with a couple of putters and a couple of, you know, sort of chunkier approach discs in this bag right now. Could I get 14? Easily I could get 14. The sidewalls of these bags seem to kind of bow in a little bit, and it does create a nice effect. They're a stylish looking bag. With that bowing in, there is room. If you kind of push it a little bit and try to force them, you can stretch this bag out a little bit and definitely get 14 in. And as you can see, I've got a real range here from, you know, putters to mid-range to fairways and drivers. So it claims 14. I got 12 here, but I probably am not carrying that many putters in my bag. That's what this top section here is for. While it might say it holds 2 or 3, you know, I've gotten 4 in there before. And again, the more you use it, these bags kind of work in a little bit where you're going to be able to get a few extra discs in there. So it might say it holds 14. Could I get 14 drivers, fairways, and mid-range in here? Yes, absolutely I could. But I can also probably get probably 4 putters, 4 approach discs in the top of this bag. And I've even got room for maybe 1 or 2 in this pocket here. I know a lot of people use this specific pocket for, you know, cell phone, wallet, keys, things like that. But again, you could get more discs into this pocket as well. So lots of flexibility there. And I would say the exact same thing with this bag. If we move some over. So here we are in a similar situation. This claims to hold 16. Currently I've got 14, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 chunkier putter approach discs in the bottom here. And again, I'm probably going to put most of those discs up top, giving me room to actually hold a full 16. This one's probably not quite as bowed in as the CS2. Well, I would say the CX1 does bow in still a little bit, not nearly as much. And obviously you're getting basically a full 16 there. And on top of that, you're still getting room in the top of the bag, holding, I would say, about 4 discs you could probably fit in it, just like with the CS2. So ultimately, you know, it's going to come down to preference. It's going to come down to what you prefer of the 2 bags in terms of that side storage, whether you need that or not. I love traveling with a very light bag, and I found, surprisingly, that I could fit more than I thought I could into the CS2.
I wanted to just provide a quick long-term review as well. I filmed that first part about 2 months ago, and since then, I've had absolutely zero regrets with the CX1. Few people talk about it, but access to your discs is awesome in this bag. I tried the Innova Excursion last year, and I never felt like the access window was large enough. You'll never have that issue with this bag. Yes, you'll pay more for this one, but the hard walls to me are a sign that it's going to hold its shape and last a long time. I love the addition of the water bottle holders as compared to the CS2. You don't only have additional storage in the long pockets, but these deep water bottle holders actually give you a great safe place for your phone or gloves if you're playing in colder weather. It feels like a subtle difference in terms of fit and carry, but it's so much more bag than the CS2. If you're looking for a great quality bag that'll hold up to about 18 discs comfortably, Grip CX1 could definitely be that bag. You heard me mention the max distance disc retriever earlier in this review. Definitely check out that video here. Thanks for watching.